Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Ball Players Guide. Today, we're going to be recapping the Tigers series, the sweep, Twins sweep, the Tigers in 4 games. This is their first time above 500 since, what was it, last June? I hear that right on the radio broadcast. We did it. We're a winning franchise once again. First game, they won 7-3. Second game, they won 4-2. Third game was 8-6. We'll talk about that one, I'm sure, quite a bit. And then game four, 3-1. Um, do you guys, and it's 4 games, so do we want to do each game one by one, kind of how we've been doing, or kind of just a big overall summary? What do you guys think?
I
I
think
think
it's easiest just to go one by one. I don't know.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Um, just like I predicted as the most positive Twins fan on this podcast, I predicted the sweep. Definitely. I'm also a big Brooks Lee fan as well. As you guys know. So
As we
just want, I
all
just want
have
just want
been.
No,
I just wanted to get
no,
that out there. And I love Trevor
no.
Larnach. He's a really good baseball player.
And Joey loves Cody Clemens. These are all
Uh,
things that we've said forever.
Justin Topa is a top three reliever in baseball.
Bullpen is not a problem. These are all things that we've always been saying about the Minnesota Twins.
Yes.
I'll let
First
you guys
game,
take credit for everything except Brooks Lee because I've been the only one on that train so far.
yeah, you wish you were on that train.
You're right,
Twins win the
especially after
first
today.
game 7-3. Joe Ryan went 5 innings, 2 earned runs, 7 strikeouts, 3 walks. Bullpen came in and threw 4 scoreless. Um, Cody Lawyerson got his first save. Um, Funderburk, Orzi,
Another one's
Bondo.
bingo card.
Yep, just Twins closer, Cody Lawyerson. Um, Trevor Larnach went 2 for 4, who's continuing his really hot streak to start the year, which is again something we've all been saying and rooting for. Our left fielder. Um, Keishel went 1 for 3 with a couple RBI. Caratini went 2 for 4, 3 RBI. I mean, overall, great performance from the team. And I think you kind of see like, if you want to say like what can this like Twins team be, it's this version where everyone's hitting top to bottom. They piece it all together and it's not pretty, but they win.
Yeah, I haven't given the front office a lot of credit in any of our episodes so far, but I think that the Victor Caratini signing, I really like that. He's hit pretty well so far. Also solid defensively behind the plate too. So I'll give the front office some flowers there. I mean, a little biased because he was a Cub as well, but I liked the signing at the time, and it's actually worked out. I mean, there's still a lot of season left, but it's kind of worked out a lot better than anyone could have imagined. Same with the Josh Bell signing too. Um, so I'll give him credit for the Josh Bell signing and the Victor Caratini signing. It's still unfortunate they didn't spend a couple more or spend on a couple more guys in the bullpen, but we'll probably get to that eventually. But right now it's holding up, so I guess I can complain about it, but working for now. So
Yeah,
we'll enjoy the ride as we can, as long as we can.
I'll be saying it until the season's over. It sure would be nice to see Liam Hendricks and Andrew Chafin right now. Um, both guys they had in the spring and just one day decided to release for some odd reason. But yeah, Joe Ryan was Joe Ryan again, which was very nice. Um, hoping he can, I don't know if it's the cold or what, but I'm hoping here shortly he can lengthen out a little bit and hopefully get 7 innings in so
Well,
that
he
you
also
don't
had the
have to.
injury in the spring.
Yeah,
So he's probably still building up from his injury.
Yeah.
So you have to
yeah.
remember that.
That game in
He
Kansas
did
City was a throwaway. He was
he
so
did throw
disappointed.
100
Yeah.
plus pitches though.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
it's true.
he's built up, but you just like to see that 101 pitches over 7 instead of 5, so you don't have to see this bullpen for 4 innings.
Yeah. You don't like this bullpen?
I like pieces in this bullpen. Yes.
Which pieces would those be?
I really like Eric Orzi.
Yep.
I like Anthony Banda, other than what we'll talk about in the future. I think that was his one blow up this year. I have high hopes for him. And then let's see. I do like Taylor Rogers a lot, but I'm
That's just
also
that's just
probably
nostalgia.
biased a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's a little.
And after those three, it's not really anybody. Cole Sands on a good day if I'm feeling okay.
Woo.
But
Fundy?
no, I'm out on him. Absolutely not.
Really? I think
Yeah.
he's been fine.
He's walked as many as he struck out. So,
He's thrown 5 2/3 innings
and he's walked 6 guys.
in 8 games. I mean, I think you have to give him a little bit more of a sample size, a little bit more of a run.
Yeah.
I just haven't liked what I've seen so far, and I would rather not. I'd rather see Andrew Chafin, is what I'm
But they
saying.
don't have him.
But they easily could,
But
and they did.
But they don't.
Well, tell them to figure it out because this team is exciting right now. You think I would rather see Cody Funderburk or Andrew Chafin coming out of that bullpen? Luscious
That's a great
locks on
question.
both sides of the ball.
That
But
is true.
Another thing from this game, James Outman was 0 for 4.
Mm.
How long are they going to keep throwing him
I-
out there? Like, how long is he going to have a roster spot? Like,
I was going to talk about him and Cody Clemens. They both can pack a bag, and I'm ready
The
to
one
see those
thing that
somewhere
James
else.
Outman brings you is great defense because
Yeah.
we can talk about that in today's game. He made a sick sliding catch in left field, which is not his natural position. He's a center fielder. And left field and target field is not an easy place to play with the fence being so close over there in foul territory. So going over there, making that sliding catch is a really nice play. So like that's the argument for him.
yeah,
getting out there.
but he shouldn't be getting at bats.
No.
Like that's. It sucks. Like this line, like the roster is built so weird. They basically have to roster 3 people to play left field because Austin Martin or Trevor Larnach's going to start depending on like what the matchups are, and then if Larnach pinch hits, gets on, Eltman's going to pinch run, or if he gets out or whatever, Eltman's going to be a defensive replacement anyway. It's just weird that you basically have three people taking up a roster spot to play left field, basically. And I agree, like, if you want Eltman on there for his defense base running, but I just don't see how, like, I don't think he should be getting at bats. And there's 2 games in the series where he did. I don't get it.
Well, the first game was after Buck got hit in the arm, so he
Yeah.
was taking that day off.
Yeah.
And then
I
that
suppose.
today, day game after a night game, already won the series. Not like it's not a must win, not necessarily a can't lose.
Mhm.
Traveling to Canada after the game, maybe see what we can like maybe rest some guys in their legs. I don't know. But yeah, he's
Can't hit a
over, was it
lick.
14 this year?
Yeah, with 8 strikeouts.
That's not great, Bob.
He's basically a more expensive Deshaun Kersey Jr. right now. That's how I'm
Not great.
seeing him.
If only there was a young prospect that they had at AAA who is currently hitting at a 250 average and an 828 OPS. Or another one they got into trade last year is hitting 243 with a 795 OPS. It's a real
Yeah.
shame that we don't have anyone named Emmanuel Rodriguez or Alan Roden in the minors right now.
It would be nice.
I do think James Outman, he's a piece. Like you said, he's not like a starting.
Yeah.
He's your fourth outfielder you go to in like a game like today where you need someone to fill a
Yeah.
spot or a defensive replacement. But yeah, he shouldn't be starting.
Yeah. He's gotten on base once so far.
Woo!
And that's his stats are a run and 2 stolen bases, which he most likely was pinch running for, and a walk. So he's got a .06 OBP and a .06 OPS.
Woo!
Yeah,
Still better than Jake Cave ever was.
that's just a diabolical lie. That's
Jake
crazy.
Cave was a terrorist.
Not as mm,
Mm. Game two, the
Deshaun
Twins
Kersey.
won. No, we're moving on. Game, game two, the Twins won 4-2. Taj Bradley was on his way to a Cy Young Award. He went 6 1/3, 6 hits, 1 earned run, 10 strikeouts, lowering his ERA to 1.08. Everyone in the bullpen, Taylor Rogers, Cole Sands, Justin Topa, and Eric Orzi combined for 2 2/3. Orzi was the only one that gave up a run, but he had 2 strikeouts in that inning. Got to Skubal early. Skubal gave up 4 earned runs, still struck out 7, but I mean 8 hits, 2 walks, which is very unSkubal like. I really liked the approaches that the Twins had. They were really fun to watch. This is like the team they need to be to win. And it kind of feels like after this game, they're like, okay, like this is our identity.
Mhm.
Like we can beat a Cy Young Award winner with this
Yep.
team.
And positive Logan strikes again. I said before the game that Taj Bradley was gonna outduel Skubal, so I'll give myself some more props for that.
That's really brave of you. Good job, Logan.
In all seriousness, so like I don't think anybody saw this coming. So I that not only just like I don't know, I didn't see Taj Bradley having this good of a start. I had some hope for him, but I just didn't see it happening. Um, to be able to win a game, against to win a series against the Tigers, but then win a game where Skubal's pitching, like you're taking that any day of the week.
Mhm.
Like if you're the Tigers, like you have to win when he's pitching, and that didn't happen. So that's definitely a positive to take forward as the season goes along here.
And they didn't get to Skubal right away, but they put up some really good at bats prior to their big inning.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
it was just a matter of when it was going to be at the right moment, like
Mhm.
when they were going to get that hit with runners in scoring position. And then the fifth inning just happened. And I will say I dozed off right at the beginning of that inning and I missed it all. And I woke up when Ryan Jeffers was high-fiving whoever closed that game at the end of the game. So
That would be Justin Topa.
yeah. Oh, okay. That I didn't
What a
remember
good
that.
thing to wake up to.
Yeah. I also
Um,
remember the piece of Brooks Lee bunting, taking the bat to the nose. I was awake for that somewhat.
your shortstop. That's who you're
Thank
rooting
you.
for.
Thank you.
One thing that we should note, Caratini went 2 for 4 in this game. Josh Bell went 3 for 4. Um, can we talk about Josh Bell for a second?
Yeah,
Because
he's been heating up.
he's been insane. He's been their best hitter by far in the lineup.
Yeah.
He's had multiple games with multiple extra base hits, whether it's double, home run. He's playing a little bit more first base now, which is not pretty, but I mean, it at least gives Caratini and Jeffers a chance to rest their legs a little bit. I mean, I know kind of what you said earlier, Logan. Give the front office credit. Great signing so far. I feel weird to say. The Twins front office credit.
Yeah, it's hard to want to give them credit, but I'll just thank the guys on the field for showing up and doing a little extra. That's how we'll paint it.
Well, I guess like we know that the front office has their limitations because of the owners. So the
Yeah.
owners, I mean, is really where all the
Yeah,
frustration really should be.
true.
He was sitting at behind home plate at
Yeah,
last night's game.
yeah.
Polad?
Yeah, not directly behind home plate, but right behind the Twins on deck circle.
That's no pressure.
I just
Yeah.
I thought I saw a TikTok. I don't know if they actually said anything, but I saw a TikTok where it was like somebody was like trying to say something to him about like selling the team or something. They're like
Yeah,
through. They're like 3 or 4 rows behind him.
That's risky for him to
Yeah.
go out into the public like that.
But
Yeah.
if
So
he's putting his money where his mouth is, like he's always
yeah,
saying, like we want to increase fan engagement, so he's got to do stuff like that.
yeah,
I
Speaking
bet
of
they're just
putting his
throwing
money where
peanuts
his
at him
putting his money where his mouth is, he should like actually spend money.
yeah.
on the bullpen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Game three was the game where the Twins scored six in the first, and then slowly gave started to give it away. Um, Buxton went 3 for 4. Finally looked like he was breaking out. Hmm. Um, Royce Lewis went 2 for 3. What else happened that game? I mean, just like a lot of good approaches. Wallner had a double, putting bat on ball, getting guys on, getting them over. Just good quality baseball. Bailey Ober went 5 2/3, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 2 Ks, pounded the strike zone, was hitting the corners. He looked good. He wasn't leaving anything over the middle. He was using his changeup really well, which they talked about it on the broadcast. When was it? They were interviewing him sometime. I don't remember what. Oh, was it today? It might have been like the one inning I was able to watch while I was at work today over lunch. And they were talking. He was like, "Yeah, I mean, why not throw your best pitch
Hmm.
most often?" Which, duh, that's crazy. So his changeup is going up. His fastball usage is going down. Starting to mix in his other pitches too. So a lot of really encouraging things from him. And then Anthony Banda, 2/3, 4 hits, 4 earned runs.
Hey, it's bound to happen every now and then to everybody. It happens to the best. Are you frozen?
I don't I don't know if I like Anthony Banda yet.
He was
Because
good up until
he
yesterday.
and then he got in trouble again today.
That is true. But
He's had a couple outings where it's a little, or not today. When was it? It was the one before that. It wasn't today because today was Acton and Orzi. So the game before that he got in trouble too, where he had
yeah, and
guys
I think
on.
Funderburk had to come in
Yeah,
after
something
or
weird.
something.
I don't know. There's just been a couple outings here in a row where it's been a little suspect.
On kind of a random note, I like that they're playing Wallner every day now.
Yep.
They're giving him opportunities against lefties too. I mean, obviously against lefties they're moving him down in the order, but I do like that he's playing every day.
Yeah.
He's actually held his own pretty good against lefties this year, so
Hmm.
that's something that I like. The pretty encouraging for me to see.
Yeah, and Morneau said on like early on this season on a broadcast, he said the only way these guys are gonna get better against lefties are facing lefties. So he's like he was talking about getting rid of platoons and just having people face lefties and become a true pure hitter instead of making half the money because you can only hit one side of the plate or whatever. One side.
Yeah.
What what am I trying to say here? One throwedness.
That's the word.
There we go.
Yep.
We got there.
That's
We
what you
got
come
there.
here for,
Yep.
ladies and gentlemen.
The Cubs are doing the same thing with Michael Bush, and I like that teams are starting to give like those players chance, or the teams are giving the players a chance to actually get at bats against lefties. Because I think for a while there, I feel like, I mean, maybe it was just the teams I watched too, but baseball went heavy platoon, and like
Yeah, that was
you
everywhere.
didn't
Yeah.
see lefty lefty unless they were like an absolute dude, and you
Yeah.
wanted them in the lineup every day. But now I do like players like a Matt Wallner, Michael Bush, or they're giving them a chance every day. And if it you give them that chance and it turns out they can't hit lefties, then maybe you can always pivot back to it. But
I feel like that's kind of what they've done with Lernick. Like they kind of gave him a run, they've put him in lefties, and it's just like, it ain't happening, Pop. So now we platoon him with Austin Martin. But like Wallner is a guy who can like go do it. He's proven he can hit lefties decently.
Yeah.
Like he had a
Good
double
enough.
against Framber.
Yep.
Mhm.
So I don't know. Keep running him out there. I like it.
A lot of strikeouts from him, though. League
Uh,
leading in strikeouts, I believe.
We knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, but it's kind of crazy.
That's the Matt Wallner experience.
It's literally before today's game isn't in baseball reference, but it was over 50% before today's game.
And then the
So
other 50%, he hits the ball 180 miles an hour. Like it's just, it is who he
Yeah.
is.
And he just had a really brutal start too, which kind of like
yeah,
this last series he was a little bit better.
Yeah. His approaches and like when you look at his at bats, they've gotten a lot better. Like today, that walk he took to start the rally that got him the lead, that was a great at bat. I went back and watched it later. He was laying off some really tough pitches. So that's really good to see. Um, sorry, I was just looking at other games around the league because I was trying to find an example of teams playing lefties against lefties. So I just clicked on the Dodgers because I was like, they're a pretty good example of how to do things right. And then I was just looking at their box score. They played the Toronto Blue Jays. You guys know they have this kid in the bullpen who's from Minnesota? He's 6 games, 6 and 2/3, 9 strikeouts, 0 ERA. Lewis Varland?
Hmm.
We should go acquire him in a trade.
yeah.
Apparently, he's under a lot of team control too. Sounds like a good young player. A bit of sarcasm.
He is pretty good, and the Twins
Could
shipped him
use
away
that.
just just because. Like if they have him, my opinion of this bullpen is so incredibly different,
Completely different.
and they have a legit ninth inning guy, and they
Yep.
don't have to play the guessing game and the matchup game. They can just go to
Yep.
this guy and know that he's going to get them 3 outs.
Yep.
I bet you they're how many games they've played? 13. If they have him for some of these bullpen
They probably
games
have
early, they
at one or
probably
two
have
more
9 wins.
wins.
They're probably
Yeah.
9-4,
Yeah.
I would say.
If not at
No
least
Justin
eight and
Topa in
five.
there. Legit, if Louis Varland was there and Justin Topa wasn't, they are 9-4 right now. Because he blew up one of the games in Baltimore.
Yep. He's
And
blown up another one too.
this last Rays series.
Yep. But we're living in the
And then
past, so let's
they're
talk about the
keeping the
present bullpen.
pieces they got back in the minor leagues. So
And then today, Twins win 3-1. Josh Bell again 3 for 4 with a dong. We love Josh Bell dongs. Wallner 1 for 3. Um, Royce 1 for 4 with a little bit of an injury scare. Glad to see that he's seemingly okay. And then this, I don't know who this is. B. Lee says he had a pretty clutch hit, bringing his OPS on the year to 436.
I never
give it to
doubted
me.
him.
Give it
Never
to
doubted
me.
him.
That's
I mean,
my
that
guy.
was a
That's my dog.
that was a great at bat. Again, I went
Mhm.
back and watched it today. Oh, great at bat.
Yeah.
You can just tell, like up and down the lineup, everyone's looking so much more confident and locked in. Like their
Mhm.
at bats have gotten so much better, and it's really encouraging to see.
This
Um,
series is going to be huge going forward because now they have 3 in Toronto and 3 in Boston. Both
yeah,
teams are scuffling like the
yeah,
Tigers were.
yeah.
So this is a really good. I don't think they're going to sweep the next 2 series, but if they could take 2 of 3 for the
That'd
next
be
2,
that'd be
it's
amazing.
completely possible, and they're going to be in a much different conversation other than just our Twins themed podcasts. I think they're going to get a little more attention.
As they should.
Oh, for sure.
Also not to be forgotten, Mick Abel went 6 innings, 4 hits, no earned runs, 3 walks, and I think most of those were at the beginning of the game. He
Mhm.
kind of struggled in the first and second inning. Didn't give up any runs though, 6 Ks in 6 innings. As fastball velo increased as the game went on. He looked really sharp. I thought he looked pretty good, especially in that like fourth, fifth, sixth inning.
Yeah.
He started to get really locked in.
Mhm.
Yeah, good bounce back for him. And I
Mm.
think you sent this in our group chat earlier, but you definitely like watching him pitch, you can see he has the stuff. So like it's whether or not he's going to be able to control it, and all those other things. But I think it was really encouraging to see that start today for sure.
One thing that I kind of want to keep an eye out for Mick Abel is who catches his games. Because today was Caratini. So I want to know if having Caratini instead of Jeffers maybe changes some things for him. Because like it seemed like the way that Caratini was calling the game worked really well for Abel and got a lot of confidence in his pitch usage. And I haven't looked to see who caught his other games, but I'd be
I'll look
really
it up.
interested to see like going forward.
Caratini, Caratini in Baltimore, but he didn't start that game,
Yeah.
so that one doesn't really count. And then against the Ray, I'm guessing this is Jeffers. There was a lefty. Oh no, Caratini's caught him all 3 times.
Interesting. Yeah, so I'm curious to see if he's going to be his catcher every game or if that's just coincidence. Because it seemed like they kind of had it figured out
Mhm.
later. And it makes a lot of sense for Caratini to be the catcher for this young rookie stud. So,
And the Twins are really good at the catchers are at challenging pitches.
yeah, I want to talk
I
about that
think
because I actually have it
yeah.
written down. Caratini is 4 for 5 this year. And I don't know if that includes today's stats or not. I got it from Savant. So he's 4 for 5, and then Jeffers is 10 for 15, which is best in the majors. He's
Mhm.
challenged the most, and I think he's won the most percentage wise. Maybe small sample size or whatever. But like today, they were singing his praises on the radio broadcast. Like he won, Caratini won a bunch of calls for
He won
Abel.
4 today
Okay, so
alone.
this must be not updated then. It must
Yeah,
be
so he's
updated
8 for
tomorrow.
9,
Yeah,
which
that is
and one
crazy.
of them was like by a hair, like a
Yeah. Okay.
literal.
Side note, Logan, were you watching that game where Carson Kelly lost the challenge and the ball, like you couldn't zoom in far enough to
Yeah.
see it and it said it was a
Yes.
ball?
Yep.
And he just looked at the bench like, what do I gotta
Yeah,
do?
I do think Caratini had one like that today too. Now that I think about it, and it was like less than. I think the graphic literally said less than point 0.1,
Yeah.
and it was a ball.
Okay.
So it wasn't an egregious challenge by any means. It was a legit
Right.
good call to challenge, but that's just how it's going to go sometimes with how particular it is. So
Yep.
I
And
was
they were
trying to
talking to, oh, go ahead, Logan.
I was trying to search for this tweet, and this was before today's games, but ABS challenges so far by team. The Twins are at 42. The next team under them were the Marlins at 31. So they are by far challenging the
mhm.
most pitches in out of all the teams in the league.
Yeah, they have that info on Baseball Savant. I have it pulled up right here. The Twins on when they're hitting have challenged 22 times. They've won 11, lost 11. So literally 50%. And you can toggle it by players too. So you can see like Josh Bell has challenged 5 times. He's 3-2. Um,
What's Matt
then
Wallner? Just
he's
curious.
1 for 4.
Okay.
He should not be allowed to challenge
Mhm.
anymore. Austin Martin is 2 for 3. I'm just scrolling through here quick to find Twins. Jeffers is 2 for 2 hitting. Keishel's 1 for 2 hitting. Trevor Larnach is 0 for 2 hitting. He should not be allowed to challenge anymore. Royce is 1 for 1. And this isn't including today's game either. And then catching, yeah, Jeffers is 10 for 15. Um, he's challenged the most, tied with Will Smith. And Will Smith is 9-6. So I don't mind it. I know people have talked about like, oh, they're wasting their challenges in the second inning, but when it's a major league baseball game, like when you
Yeah.
you don't know when you're going to score runs or not. If you got them, use them.
Yeah, I think like if you lose one early, I would like you to keep it until the eighth or ninth inning, but I'd have no problem, especially if it's Jeffers who has been pretty good so far. I don't care if he's using up
Yeah.
early on.
I think if you lose one early, it's like free game. Anyone can use it. As soon as you lose one, only the catcher can challenge,
Yeah, and I
unless
feel
it's
like
egregious.
Yeah.
yeah, I feel like yeah, like if you're gonna challenge after you lose one, you better make damn sure that you're getting it right.
And I feel like the Twins have done a
Really
pretty good job
confident.
at that,
Yeah.
except for Matt Wallner. But
Yeah. Matt Wallner and his rage challenges. It's so
we've all been there.
there's so many times, well, 3 times. So I guess not so many, but multiple that he taps the helmet and I literally went, no, because the entire ball
Yeah.
was clearly in the zone. Like it's at his knees right down the middle. And he was like, no, 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 no. Just pissed. And then I was pissed. Not that he cares, but
And then he's pissed that you're pissed.
exactly. And then it just creates a chain and the Brooks Lee is patting him on the back, being like, I know him, it's okay. That's my boy. It's okay. Talking about me, of course.
He doesn't know you
No, he
exist.
doesn't. He doesn't, but it'd be cool if he did. I've been rooting for you since day one, pal. Unlike these two. Also, fun fact: McAble, 102 pitches, 70 strikes today.
That's what we need.
Kind of gnarly, kind of nuts.
We need more of that.
Yeah, it was different because his problem was non-competitive balls, and he had much better control of that today.
Yeah.
And I think he threw 40 in the first 2 innings. So
Yeah, he did.
so 60 from the third through the sixth.
Yeah.
So yeah, wasn't a crazy pitch count, but I mean 70 strikes out of 102, you're taking that all day. That's just
Absolutely.
unheard of these days, it seems like.
Then Garrett Acton came in his Twins debut, gave up the lead, then threw a 1-2-3 eighth inning. Sure.
Yeah.
If you haven't heard of him, that's okay. Neither had I.
Yeah.
He has 7 big league games prior to this. Okay.
Yeah.
And then Eric Orzi came in to save the game, which makes him the 5th Twins pitcher to save a game this year. The Twins have 5 saves, each recorded by 5 different pitchers. That is not sustainable.
No.
It's working somehow, but that has to change.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I tell you what, I have a lot of hope for this squad.
This next series is going to be really, I think,
It's gonna be
important.
fun. It's gonna be one of those where you're pleased if they walk out of there with 2, but you're not shocked if they get swept either. Like it's just
Well, tomorrow is Sim, which that
yeah.
could easily be a blow up start or it could be a quality outing against Patrick Corbin.
Oh, hello.
Yup. You have to win that game.
Yeah. That's probably his first start of the year too.
Yeah, I think they just acquired him.
Yeah.
And then the next
And
game.
Little sim revenge game on his old team. Little rage game. Absolutely.
Do they not play the 11th? Why didn't I see them on? Oh, they're there. It's a day game. Joe Ryan against Eric Lauer.
So back-to-back lefties
2
already.
more lefties. Sorry, Trevor Larnach. Hope you didn't want to play in Toronto.
Yeah, oh shoot, no Cody Clemens in Toronto. Just stay in Minneapolis. Cody.
No. And then April 12th, another day game. Taj Bradley versus Max Scherzer.
Three winnable games.
Yeah, the Blue Jays haven't gotten out to that great of a start. So yeah, it's definitely I think before the season you're looking at the series and you're
I
maybe
think we
thinking
all were, yeah.
maybe thinking you're in trouble, but yeah, they haven't gotten out to really that good of a start.
Matt Wallner, career against Max Scherzer. 7 at bats, 2 home runs, 1.5
Hey.
OPS. Hey,
Now watch, that'll be his off day on Sunday. He just won't play.
No, he will. With numbers like that, he'll play.
Didn't you say Trevor Larnick was really good against school in our last one?
That doesn't sound like something I would say. Don't go back and find the clip. It doesn't exist.
If my page would load.
It won't. Twin Sitters have had good success against Eric Lauer too.
Trevor Larnick versus Tarek Skubal. 11 plate appearances. He's hitting 364.
That's brand new information that I'm just learning about right now.
I
I'm
must
gonna
have
make
heard it somewhere else then.
It was definitely me.
Okay, that's what I thought. But
I'm gonna make a bold prediction. James Outman is gonna have a two-hit game.
on Sunday.
Uh-huh. Against Max Scherzer.
Okay.
That's a bold take.
Put money on it. I dare you.
I will.
Okay.
I doubt if there's any.
Put the house on it.
Well, he's got to be starting that day first,
Exactly.
which is a big if.
And it's if whatever sports book I use has James Outman props.
Not very many, I bet.
Not many. All right. Well, your Minnesota Twins are above 500.
Thanks to the guy that invented 6'7" Brooks Lee in 2024. He did
On
it
that,
before it was cool. He did it way before everybody else.
and on that, we are going to be leaving. We will see you after the Toronto series. And when they sweep, Joey said that he's going to do the next podcast completely soaked in maple syrup.
What?
That's right.
Yep.
Can't wait to see it. Yep, we all heard it.
Hmm.
Thanks, Joe.
Uh-huh.